Hi, you're listening to the M2 Archery Show. I'm Marco.
I'm Matt.
I'm Nat.
And Merry Christmas. This is like, you guys...
Right before Christmas.
Right before Christmas.
It was the week before Christmas.
Yeah, and the house...
The house was full of bows and arrows.
I was going to say, it's, not... my house isn't quiet around this time. It's just like a madhouse.
Yeah? Why is that?
Everybody comes over to my house, so it's always crazy there.
Yeah, I've got a similar situation going on.
Yeah, but the abundance of people are always there at your house.
Always,
right? Yeah,
it doesn't change a lot.
We got all the family coming over.
Although now it seems like my daughters are always bringing their boyfriends by, and
Oh yeah, it's terrible.
Oh, dude,
they don't even live at my house, but they come to our house to hang out.
Well, I mean, that's better than
Dad,
them
are you using the TV? I'm sitting there watching a show,
No, I'm not.
Let's just process.
They're like, don't you want to go to bed, Dad?
It's already 7:30, Dad.
I'm like, there's another one upstairs. They're like, yeah, that's not comfortable
They're
up there.
talking to you like you're an 80-year-old guy with dementia. Don't you want to go to sleep, Dad?
Yeah, pretty much.
So your daughters
They're like, I think I heard Mom calling you from the bedroom.
I heard that Mom.
Nat's got his hearing aids out. Huh? So your daughters are bringing their boyfriends by.
Well, so the thing is, two of them moved in together, right? They actually work at the church. They're kind of somehow using the church apartment, but one of the rules is they can't have the boys there, right?
Right. Good rule.
Yeah. But so they come to my house.
Oh,
that's perfect.
Is that safer?
Yeah.
I think it's better.
Is it? Yeah. Well, it's better, but
not for me.
Right, but
inconvenient for you.
Have you done the intimidation thing with your?
Oh, they keep bringing home decent boys, so
it doesn't matter, dude. It does not make a difference.
Well,
my daughters,
they're very respectful.
My daughters both married very respectable, upright men.
They call me Mr. Graves, ask me permission to date them.
Right. No, mine did the same thing.
Yeah.
But you still
got to instill the fear of God in them.
Got to be that look that this guy's crazy enough
that he just might go off the edge.
Might.
Yeah.
And so, it's like good fences make good neighbors.
Yeah.
Kind of thing. It's like if they know the rules.
Good fences make good neighbors. Yeah.
It's like, it's that little thing in the back of their mind that says, this could be my last day on earth. You
know what doesn't make good neighbors? Neighbors that don't anchor down their very large carports.
Oh,
yeah, that makes sense.
Because we had a windstorm last night at like 1:30. I started hearing all these noises outside my bedroom, and I'm like, you know what? What's done is done. I'll check it out in the morning.
You look outside, it's like, honey, Merry Christmas. We got a carport.
I came out in the morning. It's like wedged against my front pillars of my front porch, just
really
in the porch, and like it started like 200 yards away. No, probably closer to 300. So it just blew across the road, across our yard, and right up into my front porch stopped. Had the house not been there, it had just kept going for a mile.
Jeez.
And you impeded it by having the house there. Have you ever been in like hunting in a massive windstorm where stuff's coming down?
I've been in a tree stand one time when a windstorm hit, and the tree started swaying like 2 feet back and forth, and I'm like, I probably should get down.
You don't need a whole lot. You don't need a whole lot of wind for a tree to move.
No, you don't. Well, depending on the tree.
And it probably wasn't that bad of a storm, but it felt like it when you're up 18, 20 feet in the tree.
Was it like a palm tree, one of those ones that's like leaning all the way over, slingshots you.
And I tried to shoot, and I missed by 3 feet because I couldn't time the.
You got to get it on the. It's like a pendulum. Gosh, I was out hunting in that. Remember that windstorm when we had the fires that took out. Those tragic fires that took out like Mill City and all that.
Oh, yeah.
So that windstorm was horrible the day before.
Oh, yeah.
I had walked this road.
That's what spread it, right?
Yeah, it was, and we drove through that on the way out.
Mm-hmm.
I got caught in that fire, but I'd walked up this spot to go elk hunting, and on the way back, it had knocked down so many trees. It took me like 45 minutes longer to get out of there because you're just picking around stuff. It was horrible. It was crazy. I couldn't imagine hunting in like a windstorm like we had last night.
Yeah.
That'd been wild.
It was loud, noisy. Must have been like 50-mile-an-hour gust.
I lost a downspout, and that's it.
Is that it?
That's
I had trees down in my driveway.
Oh, yeah. You had to go get the excavator and move them.
Yeah, luckily I had an excavator at my house, so I just drove it down the road. No, it was so big I had to shove it.
Oh.
It was too big. I couldn't pick it. I tried to pick it up, and I went...
You cut it in manageable chunks. And
I was going to, but no.
You didn't have time
I wanted
for that.
to move.
Yeah.
just
get out of the way.
You ever take the excavator hunting with you? That's what you need to do.
Just pack out the elk.
That would
Every
be
time I see a
awesome.
picture of somebody hunting and they're like, "Oh, this was a difficult hunt," you see the elk on the
hanging on the
from a
tractor.
tractor.
Yeah.
How many pictures have you seen like that? And they're like, "Oh, toughest hunt of my life," and I'm like, "Dude, it's hanging from a tractor hole."
Yeah, you had your buddy go drive down the
Right. It's
field
like-
you're hunting in.
I'm doing the math here. It's like, how many times have you been hunting the wilderness and you see somebody pulling a tractor behind them? It's like, yeah, not pretty common. You're either hunting someplace where there's a farm.
Kind of like
or
hunting
you're-
by a trampoline.
Yeah, I've done that.
Been there.
So when I went to Kansas, there was a pretty bad windstorm. It was going probably, you'd have 20, 30 mile an hour gusts that would come through.
Yeah.
Well, I was sitting in a male locust tree. So
Wait, whoa.
Wait.
All right, stop. Let's back this up.
A male. You can determine genders of
yeah,
trees.
so female locust trees have spikes.
liberal,
Okay, I get that.
liberal people can't even figure that out with humans.
So the female locust trees have spikes, like big thorns. They're nasty.
Right, yeah, I get
They're-
that. Okay.
they're poisonous,
Right. I
right?
get that again. Wow, that's pretty accurate.
The male locust trees don't have any like thorns or anything that come out, but they don't move. Like they're like a oak.
So the
But they're not
females have
huge.
the thorns.
Females have the
That
thorns.
makes a lot of sense.
yeah, see, that's what
And
I'm
they're
saying. And they're poisonous.
And they're poisonous.
Yeah, so
This girl is poisonous.
yeah,
but
so
the
locust
male
trees are
ones
terrible
are big,
Yeah.
strong,
Yeah.
and will kill you
if they
if
fall
make
in
them
you.
upset or if they fall on you.
Yeah.
But they're not going to like poison you in your sleep.
Just
or,
Yeah, and you're not
if you
gonna
walk
die.
by
Or,
just nonchalantly.
yeah, as long as you're cool with it, it's cool
Yeah.
with you. I get it. Yeah,
So
makes sense.
sitting in a male locust tree, it didn't even move.
Really?
Nice.
20, 30 mile an hour gusts. It wasn't like tree wasn't, I was probably 20 feet up in the tree.
Yeah.
Right. And it like, normally you're swaying and
Yeah.
nothing.
The male
Like, I
locust
was
tree's
just-
like, I got this.
Yeah,
You're good.
it's like, I
You're
got
good,
you, bro. No problems.
The female one, you'd be like poisoned to death and like holes all over you, oozing sores.
Speaking of conspiracy theories, no, I mean, speaking of the 2020 fires, do you guys remember the storm that came in the night the fire stopped?
I don't.
That was the weirdest storm I've ever seen in my life, and I've been all over and seen a lot of storms.
Oh, this sounds like a pirate tale.
Because he's old.
I've lived in Oregon many years and have never seen a storm like
This
this.
sounds like, you ever see Big Trouble in Little China when he's in the truck?
No, I woke up at 2 a.m. and, I mean, we see certain weather in Oregon. It's pretty consistent, right? We don't get all the crazy stuff. But
we're in Oregon. Yeah, we get the crazy
Well,
stuff.
but
Not
not
Get the
storm-wise.
crazy.
well, right. Yeah, that's not storms. But woke up that night before the fires were out and we got a ton of rain. I don't know if you remember that. We got a bunch of rain and it finally, the crews were able to catch up with the fires. But that night, lightning was going off like it did not seem natural. It was weird.
Wait a minute.
My wife
Are you
and
going
I
to say
were
they have a storm making machine?
a weather machine, possibly. But the lightning was like every 5 seconds was like flash, 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 flash. I've never seen anything like it.
Well,
Wow.
you know what's
I
interesting?
remember
though?
it vividly.
I watched a documentary on the guy that was trying to make that rocket. Anyways, he was going to steal the moon.
Really?
He made this shrink ray
What in the
on this
world were you-
documentary.
That's not a documentary.
Yes, it was.
That was
Honey, I Shrunk the Kids.
no. I know
no,
what he's talking about.
Yeah, he had these 3 adopted girls.
Yes.
and he was
And
gonna.
he has minions.
Yeah, he had the little yellow guy.
the minions.
And he's gonna steal the moon. Right. I saw
Yeah.
that documentary. I know what you're talking.
What in the world was that show called? Now I can't even remember. Now that you introduced it in that fashion, I can't even remember what it was called.
I'm just trying to get on your wavelength.
Oh my gosh!
Get on your way.
No, it was crazy. You're gonna ask my wife. We stayed up and watched it. Go, this is well, and it came in with a massive breeze. Just not a breeze. It was just like all of a sudden, whoosh, and then it was just lightning, and then the rain came down like monsoon.
I must have slept through it.
Oh, it was crazy. I vividly
definitely did.
remember because I've never seen anything like it in Oregon before.
Well, hopefully this Christmas you guys don't run into that.
Right.
It's starting right now.
Sorry, right
It's
now.
supposed to be crazy wet and crazy.
I'll take that over lightning and.
Well, and it was getting kind of
windstorms.
cold today. You notice that? Got a little chilly.
Good. Do you know you might be getting snow on Christmas Eve?
What? A
Dude.
white Christmas?
I'm
Yeah.
down for that.
Hey, we got to take a break. Don't go away. We'll be back.
And we're back. This is the M2 Archery Show. Find us on Facebook at M2 Archery Show.
Find us on Instagram at M2 Archery Show.
or email us at m2archershow@gmail.com.
Check out the podcast anywhere you stream podcast, I guess. I don't know. Or check us out on the radio, 720 a.m. KFIR.
Right. Saturday mornings at 9, Sunday mornings at 9.
9
right?
to whenever they're done.
It's actually why we finally relented and put it on podcast. I had so many people were like, what? I don't even get up that early on Saturday morning.
It's like, dude,
They're like, I don't want to listen.
yeah, you lazy loser, get up.
Yeah. So anyway, now you can listen to it anytime you want.
Yeah, you can even, if you want to, if you have to do interrogation. So the police department, I guess, is using our show to interrogate prisoners. They will put them in a room, play the show.
Really?
After 10 minutes, they're like, we'll talk. We'll tell you anything you want to know. Just shut it off.
Just shut it down.
We're done. We will not. We surrender.
So,
I don't know.
No,
why I
you
did
know,
that.
my wife and I were talking about this the other day. Streaming, right? So not just podcasts, but streaming movies, right? We had a conversation. Man, it was early 2000s. My wife and I are someday. You know, you're going to be able to just get these over online, but it wasn't possible then because there wasn't the memory and It's
Right,
kind of ruined entertainment. People gorge themselves on entertainment now because you can just watch whatever you want. You get involved in something, you end up staying up all night because it's like you don't want to shut it off and like the next thing. And back when we grew up, you had to wait till next week to find out what happened.
Yeah, and you would watch the TV schedules. You'd actually go and look at the schedules.
TV guide.
Right, and this time of year, you'd be checking the TV guide for like, when's Charlie Brown Christmas going to be on?
So
when's
for
Rudolph gonna be on?
our
When's
first
Frosty
4
gonna be
years,
on?
we were just like that. You could only listen to us on Saturday and Sunday mornings.
And kids would stay up and they would check the schedule.
Not to listen to us on Saturday morning.
Oh, really?
They wouldn't stay up.
They wouldn't stay up.
The parents would use it for punishment.
Yeah. But
But so
anyway.
this Christmas, you can download it and play it for those guests that you don't want hanging around.
You know, I think it's starting to catch on though on the podcast
It
because
is.
you know some of my young kids and their friends are like, "Hey, you didn't put one out this week." I'm like, "Yeah, man, I'm sorry, I got really busy." And the problem is, I've got two different formats. I got to make one for radio, and then I got to change it for podcast so it's not quite as long because we don't have commercials in the middle, right? So even though there's a little break there and we put music there, I got to shrink it and do some edits. And I've been slacking.
Doesn't phase me at
So
all.
you've missed a couple weeks of podcasts. It's because Nat was slacking.
It doesn't phase me at all.
Yeah. Well,
So here's what I want to ask you. Okay, so it's late. You've got, what, 2 days of shopping left before Christmas?
I guess. Yeah. You know what? Oh, man.
So
I have to make a gift for my son-in-law. That was the...
dude, making gifts easy.
Really? What are you going to make?
Mud pie, dude.
Mud pie.
One scoop,
pie.
boom,
Done.
frosted, done.
Yeah.
A block of wood. It'd be like doorstop.
Well, see, that's more what I was thinking. A block of wood.
I made you
I'm
a
good
block
with wood.
Yeah,
You know what?
if
Better
cut it-
off. You better just chop one.
If
I
you
got
cut it
some.
a wedge, doorstop.
Doorstop.
Or throw it in your trunk. You know, your brake goes out on a hill. Boom.
You
truck
know what's
stop.
funny is my brother told me about we have a CNC machine. We were thinking of different products we could make and sell. This was a couple years ago, and he was saying he found something online. It was a doorstop, and there was some character. Man, was it from Harry Potter or one of those cult series that the name? You know what I mean? The name though meant doorstop or had something to do with a doorstop, and so this guy was taking chunks of 2x4, making a doorstop, and then he was designing it with this guy's name on it, and he was selling thousands of them.
Really?
I mean, like making a killing.
Yeah, but it's $100. You don't want that for Christmas.
No.
You don't want. I was pondering this on the way over.
What do you want for Christmas as a hunter, Marco?
So this is, see, buying for a hunter is difficult because you don't want to buy them a bow unless they've specifically asked for a certain model, color, whatever, right? You don't want to buy them optics because, you know, even picking out binoculars is a very personal thing.
Is it?
Oh, I think so. Absolutely.
just
No, but
Especially
Not
especially for
necessarily.
peeping toms.
right?
Very personal.
It's like, it's hard to see through the shrubbery with those low quality optics. No, but you know, if I gave you some Swaros or something, you'd be, yeah.
I'm not going to complain.
Right.
You know, hey, just
But-
so you know,
If
totally on the table.
If
Totally
anybody,
on the
wants,
table.
if anybody out there wants to send some Swaros, to
I
Nat,
do not need to be personally involved in picking them out.
here's what I'm.
NLs, NFs, ELs.
Here's what I'm.
It don't
thinking.
matter.
Trail cameras.
Yeah.
Trail cameras. You can never have too many trail cameras.
Except for
My son's
on
going to
the-
have too many they leave around the house.
They leave the trail cameras.
Yeah, I'm just saying they're just, they bring them in and they just toss them
toss 'em,
somewhere,
right.
and I've
Yeah.
got messes everywhere.
So now you've got too many trail cameras.
Right. Yeah.
Did I tell you guys I had one that got shot this year?
A trail
No.
camera?
Yeah.
Somebody was
Purely
being
accidental, I'm sure.
I'm sure.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I had
On the lease?
Yeah.
You were hunting?
Wow, that's crazy.
Somebody shot my trail camera.
They probably
on the lease.
realized they weren't supposed to be on the lease, and they're like, "Oh shoot, there's a camera."
Yeah, and
What a
unfortunately,
dirtbag.
my batteries went dead, or it wouldn't have mattered.
Right.
Because it's a cell camera. So
Oh, they shot your cell camera?
yes, shot my cell camera.
What's funny is my son had a cell camera. I think I told this right after I did it, but he had one up and I knew where it was. He didn't have any idea I was even hunting that day. And I snuck up behind his camera and I waved my pistol in front of the camera.
Nice.
And he was getting he's like, "Who's screwing with my camera?" He was getting all mad.
He calls the police. There's an FBI investigation. No, but
It
trail
would have been
cameras
better
are-
if you would have found a shed or taken a shed with
Yeah.
your rattling
Oh, yeah.
shed.
That's the way to
and
do it.
just taken like the tip. So
Yeah, and just keep going by
just
the camera.
take a Euro mount or something so you can just
Yeah.
put both of them in there. But no, trail cameras I think are a bonus because I don't think you can have too many.
no, I mean, they.
Well, to a point.
Yeah, I mean, I got a deal this year, so I got 5 new ones, and I already had not 10.
Right.
9, 10, 25.
Well, and those are just cells, right?
Right. Yeah.
But if you get non-cell cameras, those are also really good because I like to back all of my cell cameras up with a standard camera.
Oh,
What?
really? You
So you
mount
always
two?
win.
Well, because so prime example was
You
this
have
year.
one taking a picture of the other one, so if a guy tries to mess with your camera,
Well, I hide it, the regular one, and I put it so that way it can also get the same. It's a different angle, but you can set them up a little bit more sensitive, and they last longer.
Hey, what do you
They'll last
think
the
of
whole
when
season.
you park at a gate? So Forest Service gate, the green gates, I walk behind those a lot.
Mhm.
Setting up your cell camera, watching your truck.
Yeah, that'd be fine.
Genius move.
what do you mean?
Genius.
You mean setting one up after you leave?
After
Yeah,
you
like you
leave.
just set it up, turn it on, walk away.
I've heard so many stories of people getting their stuff stolen out of trucks.
Have you really?
Oh yeah, tons of stories of that.
Up by where you hunt?
No, not where I've never had any mess with my stuff up there. But I also drive, the vehicle I drove in the past had logos and
Yeah,
stuff on it.
right.
And people recognized it. The one I drive now, unless you know me, you don't recognize it as much.
Yeah.
But people busting into breaking a window, stealing stuff because they see a vehicle at a gate and they're like, man, this guy might not be back for hours.
Although he might also be just on the other side of the gate carrying a gun.
That happened when I was hunting this year. I had left my vehicle. I had hunted. I came back down to, I don't remember. I think I was grabbing more batteries for one of my cameras that was up there. Started heading up. I heard a truck pull in, and I just kind of moved off the side, and it pulled in behind my truck. And I stood there. I watched the guys. They were going to hunt that area, and we had a discussion. They changed their mind. They were going to hunt somewhere else. But
We had a discussion.
but
They changed their mind.
when you're up there and you hear a vehicle driving by where your vehicle's at down there, because you can hear vehicles a long ways off. And some of these areas where there's not a lot of traffic, you're like, you always wonder. It's like, man, if you hear your alarm going off, it's not like you're going to just pop out in like 60 seconds. It's going to be like 60 minutes.
If you're lucky.
Right. And
Like, depending on how far back you
depending
are.
how far back you are.
Yeah.
And so I thought of just starting to set a camera pointing at my truck.
Get a bear
You also
box
might
and
get
just-
the elk that just walked past your truck after you left.
Okay, maybe I won't do that.
And then you'll be like, why'd I leave? Hey, we got to take another break. Don't go away. We'll be back.
And we're back. This is M2 Archery Show. Find us on Facebook at M2 Archery Show.
Find us on Instagram at M2 Archery Show.
Or email us at m2archershow@gmail.com.
Probably not going to find us on Instagram talking about with pictures of what we were talking about is what I'm saying.
It's a good thing. I've always said we need to have like an outtake segment where you're just like the conversations that go on in here.
Right in between.
in between sessions.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
What
Well,
were you saying, Matt?
So my buddy shot a bull this year, and we got the bull down. And before, we left our bows. We stashed our bows, and we were going to go back up to go get our bows and do a hunt. And so when we got back to the truck, I was like, dude, I got to go to the bathroom. Like, this is happening. And so
It's happening now.
I dropped down, and we're at an average, like in front of a gate parked, and we go down. I go drop down this little gully, and I get down to the bottom, and dude, there's toilet paper everywhere.
The old mountain, the white mountain flower.
It's just white.
White mountain flowers everywhere.
Why don't people bury their poop?
It looks like a minefield. Dude, the mines have been marked.
I almost always do, but you want to hear a worse story? So Christian,
no,
I actually got 2 stories. We'll just call this the poop segment.
I've never heard this story.
No, you haven't heard this one.
I haven't, and I'm already saying no.
You haven't heard this.
I'm just picturing on his feet, on his hand.
This was like a week ago or a week and a half ago.
No. You know what? Poor Christian gets picked on so much.
So he went up to this gate, right? We've been hunting, and it's kind of close to town, and quite a few people know about it. Well, you drive up, and if no one's in the parking spot, then okay, cool, no one's in. It's not a huge area, right? And there's a lot of deer, and there's even elk back there. Pull into the parking spot, evidently. It's still dark, right? He gets out. He gets out. And there's just this one parking. It's not very big. There's the main gravel road, and the parking spot's like enough to have your truck and step out.
Right.
And there's blackberries on both sides, right?
And you step out and...
He steps out, sets his backpack down. He's starting to buckle up his backpack. Oh, no. He's like, what's all over my... Somebody took a dump right in the parking spot. And he dropped his backpack in it. No. And he's going to his tree stand. He's like trying to buckle up, and he realizes he's got some other guy's feces all over his hand and his backpack strap. And he proceeded to walk into his pack, but he's like, no matter how much he tried to clean everything off, he's like, I'm sitting in the stand going, I can still smell it.
It's probably like on his face, like on the bite tube on his
this was just like a week and a half, 2 weeks ago.
That's terrible.
Okay.
So I don't feel so bad that I wasn't able to go out that week. I was like, sorry, man, I can't go.
So I probably set fire to the backpack, send what's left of it back to Badlands.
Some people just have no tact, right? Gonna poop right in the parking spot.
That was 100% tactical.
He didn't even need toilet paper to warn you. He just dropped it and left.
That was not accidental if somebody did that. That was 100% on purpose.
Yeah.
Well,
and actually, Christian has another story that's even better. It's not as gross. It's not as gross, right? So he had to go and do his business, and we're walking down this gravel road, and he steps off the trees. Well, it's a steep hill, right? Mm-hmm. So he's looking for somewhere kind of flat, and he finds just this little spot a deer might bed on the side of a massively steep hill, right? Yeah. And he's there doing his business, and he reaches over to grab the toilet paper, and he bumps it, and it starts going down. It's like dropping it. So he kind of lunges for it.
No.
Pants still down at his ankles. Starts doing somersaults. Down the hill he goes, I barely missed my my offering by just a few inches on the way by. So don't try to do your business on too steep of a hill. It can get real dangerous.
You gotta be careful.
Since we're on the topic.
This is great Christmas content.
So this is.
So when you guys are sitting,
it's called the spirit of giving.
When you guys are sitting around drinking cocoa.
So here's some do's and don'ts. If you're wearing suspenders,
got to pull the suspenders forward. Do not let the suspenders dangle.
If you let them dangle.
See, I don't wear suspenders, so I've never had this problem.
Myself and my buddy.
I always wear suspenders.
My buddy's like, dude, if you roll down in that canyon, you're gonna find my suspenders. It's like I did my business, and then I go to stand up.
They're covered.
No, it
wasn't attached.
You just cut them loose. Cut them loose and let them go.
Oh my gosh!
Suspenders are a must, especially if you carry a sidearm.
Yeah, suspenders are. Suspenders are.
I've almost had my pistol drop off my belt into what I was doing behind me.
Oh, really? That's
So now I always take it off, set it over here.
Now
within reach.
Right. Yeah, that's important.
Within reach. I would always have it.
Yeah, you don't want to get caught with your pants down.
That's true.
You don't like a cougar or a bear.
And if you are caught with I saw 2 mountain lions
this week.
Yeah,
really.
First time I've seen them that close, 50 yards. I'll tell you that.
50 yards?
50 yards.
Really? And
Yes.
they didn't eat you?
They did not.
They were like, that guy don't even look like he tastes good.
I was eating a Twinkie at the time.
Oh,
so.
that makes sense. Hey, we got to take another break. Don't go away. We will be back.
And we're back. It's the M2 Archery Show. Find us on Facebook at M2 Archery Show.
Find us on Instagram at M2 Archery Show.
Or email us at m2archershow@gmail.com.
Listen to us on the radio and listen to us on the podcast.
Yeah.
And or.
And
Or
if you
both.
can handle it all.
If you can handle it all.
That's right. So when we left,
So I was hunting an area where I'd seen some good bucks, and but I haven't been seeing the bucks in there lately. Anyways, I went up and there's a spot where the road kind of curves, and as I come around the corner, and this is an area I just haven't seen traffic. I was kind of moving quick, but I'm moving from point A to point B, and just this area it's pretty open on the sides.
yeah, so you're just moving.
And so I'm just moving. I come around the corner and there's a cat sideways in the road, just standing there at
Was
like
it looking
50
at you?
yards. No, it wasn't looking at me. It was looking uphill.
Mm.
So I grab an arrow. I draw back. Well, there's another one kind of, it's a Forest Service road. So it's kind of flat. And then it's got the big ditch on the uphill side. Then it drops off on the downhill side. Well, there was another one in the ditch on the uphill side facing me.
Mm.
And that one bolted. So as soon as I drew back, that one bolted across the road and went downhill. And as soon as it did, the one that was sideways turned and went after it. So I let the bow down, grabbed my pistol, and ran up there, thinking they'd just get off the side and stop. Oh, they didn't, of course, because it was me. They didn't. But yeah, it was the first.
I know, right? Oh.
That's the first time I'd seen him that close. Like
I've
day.
never seen a cougar close. The only ones I've seen is crossing in front of the car and the headlights.
Really?
And then I've seen flashes out in the woods that I'm pretty positive because I got that eerie feeling, and then I found tracks, and you know.
I've had flashes. I've seen a couple. We chased one time, crossed in front of the road, and then we took off after twice. I've done that twice, and then the one that I shot last year, that one was the most eerie thing I've ever
Seth
seen.
sees them all the time. He's
Seth
like
got chased.
Yeah, he's like an attractant to him.
Well, you know what's weird is I went
To
and looked-
carnivores.
I went back and I looked,
Bears, cats.
Yeah.
I looked for
wolves.
tracks. Is gravel, so you could see the skid marks where the one took off, but you couldn't see tracks. Like you couldn't see anything identifiable that there was a cat there.
Right.
Actually, I wish I would have had a video. Now, I got the one bear in the Winnahaw, right? And
Right.
I had a bull bugling below, but before that, Seth and I were in a spot, and we kind of were just driving in, and we actually rolled down the windows, and we were like, that sounded like a bugle. So I'm like, I'm just going to get it. We didn't even know this spot. We'd never been there. We had just drove in to go check, see if there was sign. So I'm like, I'm going to get out right here and go this way. We had no idea. I kind of pulled out Onyx and looked, and he went right and I went left, and I'm walking, and sure enough, here's bulls bugling. I'm like, okay, we're right in them. It's like 9 a.m, and walk around this corner and got a bull bugling back here. And all of a sudden, I come around this corner, and here's this bear just stepped off the bank of a clear cut, and it did this double take looking at me that was almost cartoonish. It was really funny. He was like, huh? Like, what are
Where did
you?
you come from?
He was like 25, and I already had an arrow in because I was going for the bull that was screaming like 100 yards behind him. And so I started to draw. As soon as I did, he bolted, and then another bear come flying off the edge. So there was two of them, and they ran right in front of me at like 25 yards. But
Wow.
there are a lot of bears over there.
There's a lot of bears over there.
My son Ben. So this is a 12-year-old. Well, he's almost 20 now. But when he was 12, this is the concept of a kid that doesn't understand danger per se. So we were going to a spot. We see a bear, really beautiful cinnamon bear. And he was probably 20 yards off the side of the road.
Oh, wow.
I stopped the truck. I was driving a Jeep. Stopped the Jeep. Ben jumps out. So he's 12. Jumps out, grabs his bow, and runs. And the thing went through those salmon berries, that thick stuff. He runs through there chasing the thing to go downhill into this thick stuff where this bear went. He's just like, I'm like, dude, what are you doing? He's like, I'm going to try and get a shot. And I'm like, and if he stops in there and you just bump into him, I'm like, dude, you're 12. Come on. How am I going to explain that to your mom if you get hurt?
I know.
I think that's the same trip I lost him too.
Oh, yeah.
That was.
I remember that story.
Well, one of the craziest ones, I think I've told this before. My brother Pete was up with a friend of ours, Ted, in Courtsville, and they were driving up. It's a curvy road, right?
Ted Courtsville or Ted in Courtsville?
Ted in Courtsville.
Yeah. Courtsville Ted, they call him.
And they were driving up this curvy road, and a cougar crossed, and it went off the brush to the left. And so my brother just wanted to see it, right? And he just kind of points the truck in the direction with the headlights to where it went in the brush, and he opens the door. No, and he's like, "Hey, give me that pistol. I'm going to jump out and see if it, if it comes at me, you want to have something to protect itself with, right?" And he's looking at our friend Ted, and Ted looks at him and goes, "Are you trying to let that cat in?" He's got the door open, and the tail is sticking between the door and the frame of the truck.
So he just slammed the door.
It's not.
Yes, it was. The tail, because the cat had tried to get off the road, and they were looking away when they pulled in, and it was just stuck in the brush, and its tail was literally sticking up by the door.
If you had the presence of mind, you could have grabbed
Just
the tail,
slammed
shot him the door. Drive!
Would have just destroyed the side of the truck.
That'd have been awesome.
But yeah,
Would have been something.
See, nothing cool like that ever happens to me. I'd love for something like that. So, you always hear these stories. The guy shoots a mountain lion point blank. It's like stalking up on him. That never happens to me.
Well, Seth said he had a gun with him this year. Would have had one.
Yeah, but he was running from it.
Yeah, well, the only weapon he had was a bugle tube, right?
Which could be a
I thought it was
weapon.
his other tube, but
Yeah, he was taking a leak when it came.
Yeah, it was taking care of his business.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, how cool would it be for something like that to happen where you can get a shot up close? I'd love to kill one with my pistol.
I did. Well, I mean, I didn't shoot one with a pistol, but I shot it with my
you
bow.
ended up close encounter.
Yeah, it was like 12 yards away. And it was hissing at me, and I thought I was going to shoot it in the air. I mean, it was the craziest thing.
That's cool too, though.
It was cool getting
Yeah.
that bear this year with my bow, too.
I was sad that I didn't recover him.
Yeah. Oh, that's the one that you had to let it knock that you watched pinball.
Yeah,
through the
that I
trees.
watched go through the trees.
I'll tell you what, I nailed that bear because if I hadn't have, there's no way I'd have found him because was going down a hill
Steep
that was
hill.
pretty much a cliff, and he died about 80 yards down, and that's just because he fell about 60 of it.
And you got a full pass through, and you were using those light carbon.
Those carbon revolution
arrows.
Yeah, dude, it went from his collarbone out the backside by his hindquarter, and just he
Kept going.
He squealed, jumped, and was done in about 30. I heard him make some breathing noises, and in 30 seconds he was done.
Wow.
Expired.
And you were using those smaller broadheads.
Yep,
too.
the 55 grain ones that come with those arrows that Nathan sells. So
That's crazy.
penetration
But
is
see-
not a problem.
That's the thing is people always say that you have to have mass weight for penetration, and it's like we did the math on the show.
Yeah,
It's not that much.
it's just
of a,
the other
a
side of the
difference.
equation,
right?
And it not only went through him, it was stuck in the dirt behind
On the
him.
other side.
Yeah, so it was impressive.
Did the job.
Yeah. Hey, well, we got to take another break, but don't go away. We got one more segment. We might talk about hunting reindeer or whatever for Christmas. I don't know. Can you hunt reindeer?
Yeah,
Caribou, yeah, sure, why not?
they're reindeer.
Are caribou reindeer, or is there specifically
No,
reindeer?
those
No,
are reindeer.
it's the same thing, dude.
Yeah, same thing.
Okay, well, we got to take a break. Don't go away. We will be back.
And we're back. Here's the M2 Archery Show. Find us on Facebook at M2 Archery Show.
Find us on Instagram at M2 Archery Show.
Or email us at m2archershow@gmail.com.
Or check out the podcast anywhere you stream or download podcasts.
Or just go to our website and you can find the podcast. It'll point you right to it.
And videos.
Yeah.
And there's
And
going to be a bunch more of those coming on there now that the hunting season's over.
yeah, maybe we can actually get some time to put some stuff together. The thing is, this isn't what we do for our living. And so it's a little hard sometimes to get the time to get all this together and talk my wife into doing
Yeah,
it
and
too.
you mean you have to do actual work too.
Yeah, there's
that's
a lot going on.
horrible.
Not to mention I got kids sports and
Well, and it's Christmas, so you got Christmas stuff to take care of.
oh yeah.
And so yeah, when you guys are out there buying that hunter in your life, the trail camera. What's the other thing? Gift cards are awesome for hunters.
Yeah, merino wool socks.
Merino wool. Yeah, I'm kind of picky about my socks too.
Or Matt says the alpaca socks are the
Yeah,
bomb.
those-
Really?
Yeah, those alpaca socks are pretty legit.
Use the merino.
Yeah,
merino.
no, they're like next level.
Really?
Next level.
Yeah,
I'm sending a pair of
alpaca.
my socks back to
They're
Badlands
like-
because I wore a hole in them.
They're like putting your feet in little clouds.
Little
Yeah.
clouds.
No, they are.
It's kind of like my crispy boots feel like little angels holding my feet up.
Yeah, except for these are little angels just
This is the part that
tingling
actually
your feet.
touches your feet.
inside
Yeah.
your feet,
Yeah.
tickling them.
It's like
just kind of
Like every time you walk, you're just giggling. You're like,
Yeah,
oh,
yeah.
I love
getting a
walking.
little fuzzy massage.
It's so good.
That's awesome. So
Now I
yeah,
want to try a pair.
yeah, trail cameras, alpaca socks.
You can never go wrong with the knife, right? I mean,
Knives,
'cause
that's
even
what I was
Knives
thinking.
are always great.
And
yeah,
it
I
doesn't-
don't mind getting a knife, even if it's not the one I would have picked out. It's like, oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Right, yeah, and it's like you can't have too many. But you know the other thing, this is a big one. If you don't have one, that Gerber Devour titanium spoon. That thing is awesome.
What's the point of it being titanium?
Lightweight.
It's lightweight.
It's because Marco eats so fast, he's
He
likely
needs
to
it
break
so
it.
it doesn't bend.
No,
Right.
here's the
The
thing about the
strength.
titanium. It doesn't retain heat like steel. It's like
Oh.
when you mix your mountain house
Yeah.
and you kind of clean your spoon off and you hold it up there and go,
You can
and
just
then you
hold
go
it
to-
in the flames to purify it.
well,
then.
no, you could just like, and then it's not going to burn your face off. You know, like when you mix your mountain house before you seal
Well, I
it up.
don't ever feel like that burns me. Not the
Yeah, I
mixing.
don't know. I mean, we're on different wavelengths. Here. I don't know what. I don't think I have it that hot.
Yeah, I don't
You're
know.
pouring boiling water
I
in
put
there, dude.
boiling water and then I let
Yeah,
it
in about
sit.
five.
You don't
about-
stir it up?
Not for about the first 30 seconds.
Not until I let it sit for
Oh,
probably
I stir
5
it
minutes
instantly.
or
So
something,
as soon as
then-
I pour the boiling water, I stir it because I don't want like dry spots in there.
No, then I mix it up.
Yeah.
And then I let it sit for another
Matt and I
5
do it
minutes.
the same.
Yeah, see, I
Well, that's
pour.
because I read the instructions.
I don't. Okay, so
I didn't even read the instructions. I just use common sense.
first off, you've fallen quite far in my
Your
view,
man card is
because
right here.
it's
You're like,
you're right on the edge. We don't read instructions for one.
Right. Yeah, where's your man
Trial
card?
and error. Trial and error. Usually error, then trial.
Right.
But I pour the boiling water in,
You
and then
learn
I
lessons that
stir
you
it.
never forget when you do it wrong the
Right.
third time.
Right, valuable lessons. I pour the boiling water in. I stir it instantly.
well, and
Like I
here's-
say,
here's the other
safety
thing.
seventh.
Yeah.
I have my brother who boils the water for me and puts it in my mountain house.
What in the world? Is he like?
Does your mom still cut your steak too?
No, because I have my brother.
He's like.
So-
yes, Matthew, I've prepared your mountain house.
Well, no, because
I'm a dragon.
You do something
I
else
go,
for him.
yes, I go make the drinks.
Oh, you carry the luggable loo.
So,
yeah, so I
wait,
make the drinks, whatever drinks we're gonna have.
Does Nick like put up
And
like a
he-
table with a cloth on it, and then
And
like
no,
a couple
he
candles?
just
and he's
boils
like,
the water and puts it in.
wow, you guys got like a full on
And
system.
then, yeah, like, well, and that's, it depends on where we're at. But usually, like, when we go up and we're going to camp out of the jumping jack, right? Then, yeah, we have a system. I go get drinks. I set up so a lot of times we'll have a projector that sets up. So I'll set up the movie. I'll
What?
get the drinks going.
What?
So
This isn't hunting. This is glunting.
you have a
It's like glamping, but it's
projection.
glunting.
You have a projector onto my jumping jack, and we sit there and watch some hunting shows. It's usually around, especially during late archery hunts, right? Like, because it gets dark at like 5:36.
I'll tell you how
You
my
ain't got nothing
In the
to
late
do.
hunts, yeah. You know what though? I never hunt very far away from home in late season. I couldn't even get myself to go this year.
I did because I wanted to be high up. There was some muley bucks that I had
That
seen.
does seem to where they move a lot.
And so
up high.
I wanted to be in this particular spot where I'd seen these big bucks. And so I slept in the truck, miserable
Terrible.
on my back.
That's
Oh.
terrible.
And plus, it gets dark early.
Yeah, you
My-
were so bored.
My son got some big bucks on his camera low the week before season.
All right.
As soon as season opened,
They were gone.
They were gone.
Dude, I wish I would have done
Archery late.
The archery late. I had a huge 4-point on cameras. I had a giant 3-point, absolute monster that was rolling through my camera. And I was like, I saw bigger bucks during the archery season than I did. But the thing is, it just depends on
But the thing,
like
yeah.
what's going on. Like,
But-
when is the rut hitting exactly?
But where I'm at, still, it's like you're leaving the area that I'm leaving my hunting area when it's getting dark,
Mhm.
and then I've got like a mile and a half to get down,
Yeah.
and then I get to my vehicle, and then I usually want to text my wife, tell her I'm still alive. So then I got to drive to where I get service. So still, by the time I get there, it's 8:00 at night.
Why don't you just do an in reach?
I don't know. It just takes the fun out of it.
I know.
Plus, if something happens, if something happens to me, like I die in the woods, I want them to work to find the body. I don't want them to walk right to it. I'm like, if I had to suffer and die, they're going to suffer finding that body. In fact, some of those,
Yeah, but if I'm the one who's got to look for you, I'm like, what's the difference?
Nat walks
It's like if
behind-
he decomposes in the woods or we cremate him, it's the same thing.
Nat's going to walk like 2 yards behind the gate and be like, you know what? Come on, we tried.
It's a lost cause.
Actually, I just went up to the gate. Up. Did you see?
Yeah.
I'm going to send up.
Marco's not here. Let's go.
I'm going to send up the drone with the thermal camera
And look for my cold body.
for your cold dead body.
No, Matt, I know Matt. Matt gets behind the gate and he's like, Marco, hey,
We're going up through the woods.
are you out there?
Dude, I would have found you, but you never said
Never
polo.
called. I'm gonna do like a pre-recorded thing. So what happens is I'll push it. So if there's a voice,
It'll have a sensor that if it ever hears Marco, it'll yell polo.
Dude, that is
I joke
ridiculous.
about that, but it's like the amount of time I spend by myself in the woods. I'm like, it could happen. At least I'm gonna have a sense of humor about it.
Well, that guy died. He killed a giant buck.
Yeah, we
Giant
talked about
yeah, we
this
talked
a
about
couple
that. He
weeks
fell off
ago.
a cliff.
Fell off a cliff and died.
I was standing on the edge
And
of
it
a
took him
cliff.
forever to find the body. Talk about
Oh, but his family too. That's got to be rough. Not
But
knowing.
that's like, dying with a smile on your face.
yeah.
you know what?
he
I
killed a
would rather
buck
do that than
Go out with cancer or,
right or something. Yeah,
or death by Twinkie.
that's how I'm going. But that's like they say. If you've seen the pictures, it's like how a woman wants to go, and it's like her in a hospital bed, old with like grandkids and stuff around her, and it's like how a man wants to go, and it shows him like fast roping out of a helicopter with bullets flying around. It's like that's the difference.
Yeah.
or with the ladders and then the ladder off the
The
ladder.
ladder off the ladder. Although my wife does have a picture of me siding the upstairs garage with a ladder on top of my Jeep on the rack.
Oh, yeah. I mean, you got to do what you got to do. It's kind of is what it is.
Here's the thing.
Yeah.
I'm still here.
You are.
And my
made
knee's not messed up.
I mean, that is true. You're walking. You should say, yeah, I'm walking normal.
That's right. Yeah.
The truth is, men and women are different, right? A woman wants all this kind of be coddled and all this
Right.
happy stuff, right? I saw a picture on Instagram today, and it's a man. He's like, happiest day of my life. And here's a picture of this couple getting married. And then it pauses, and down at the bottom, it says, I'm the guy in the back. And you see a guy back behind him on the lake fishing. Best day of my life. I'm the guy behind the picture.
It's built into us. I mean, I think that to get rid of that nature of a man to want to hunt, to want to be out there, to just want that adrenaline, you've got to train that out of you.
Yeah.
It's not
Or not have it.
Yeah, or I think men are just born with it in them.
Yeah.
They're just you have to train it out,
Right.
and I'm not doing that.
Well, that's
I'm
what happens
embracing it.
when you grow up in the city.
You
miss
train
that.
it out of you.
Well, it's not trained out. You just don't
You just
get
don't
it.
learn it.
Yeah, you
You-
just don't
But
know
I think
what
it's
you're
still
missing.
in there. I
You
think
know,
it's still in there.
You did bring up that my knees hurt, and I did hurt my knee. That was part of I didn't go hunting this weekend. I was planning, okay, I'm going to go out the
He thought
last
about it.
weekend.
He's like, how do I get out of this?
he thought
Oh,
about
and
I
then
hurt my knee.
Friday night, I hurt my knee so bad I couldn't walk.
But it wasn't
So?
really him.
So what?
It
It was
wasn't
the
him.
Grinch that stole Christmas.
He tried to steal Christmas.
I did.
So what if you hurt your knee?
It-
Walk it off, dude.
Yeah, no, there was no
Walk it
walking
off.
it off.
You need one of those knee board things for people that have like a messed up leg.
The problem is I can't bend my knee to put it up on that.
Can you draw your bow?
Yeah, I can draw my
What's the
bow.
problem? You got kids?
Hobble up to the tree stand.
But I got quite a few months to heal now.
I had a customer
before next season,
I had a customer that took a round to the face during
Yeah.
a hunting season.
and
So
it still went
He
out.
was paralyzed on half his body, bow hunted. He would use a bite tab. I
Was it the same year?
No.
Okay.
Yeah, see, that's
he just
different.
put
See,
a,
if
he
you
just put
would've-
a yeah.
I got time to
He
adjust
just
to
put
my
a, he just
injury.
put a cork in the hole and then went right back.
He was just like,
no, he had to have surgery.
put a Band-Aid on it.
But the guy still hunted, and his buddy would put him in a wheelbarrow
and just
and
wheel
wheel
him
him
down.
out to where he was going to hunt. You have no excuse, dude. This guy
well-
was paralyzed on half his body.
I know.
He taught
Well,
hunter
the truth
safety.
He
is,
had a
in
buddy,
first
though.
season, I probably would have hunted, especially this year.
Right.
Second season, I just didn't have the motivation.
It is hard, but it's like you got to self motivate.
It was wet, cold, and my son was going out, coming back. All I saw was 3 does, and I was like, "Yeah,
It was a really sparse year, but I did polish off like a full Costco sized box of Twinkies, a full Costco sized box of
Ho-hos.
cupcakes. No, they didn't do the ho-hos. They do the cupcakes.
Okay.
And then what else did I do? Just mostly just junk food.
Yeah.
Some Monsters and.
Thing is, I don't even take food with me in late season.
Oh, dude, that's
Really?
late
Yeah, I don't
season
know
for
why.
me is
I
all
just,
about taking food.
I'm always like, I don't know. It's weird.
Yeah, so here's my thinking. There's a higher probability of me getting injured in late season, so I want to make sure I'm packing the calories in.
Oh yeah, for sure.
My thing, make sure I've got a
Well, you
good
gotta stay
store.
warm.
Well, that and my arteries, that the stuff that's inside the Twinkies and the ho-hos kind of like lubricates your arteries. It allows the blood to move through there faster.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm all about.
It's
all
important.
it's about speed.
I don't know. I'm hoping to be feeling better soon, but man, I messed my knee up. And we were talking about this before the show. You know, I was out hunting pretty seriously for about 21 days this season.
Doing your own stunts.
And I was literally running after elk at times, jumping logs, sliding down banks, and didn't get hurt at all.
When you
and
tell
then I
me that-
literally I kind of jogged across the slick concrete floor just playing a joke, and I blew my knee out.
When you tell me your adventures during elk season, I always picture the scene in Arnold Schwarzenegger when he's running from the predator through the jungle.
Yeah, that's pretty much
And
what
he's
it was like.
He's
just
running,
like that.
sliding down the thing,
No,
off the waterfall, swimming, dragging himself up the mud bank.
That's exactly what it was like in my mind.
Yeah, it is mine. That's like, get to the chopper. Do it now. Do it now.
I literally texted my brother. I'm like, dude, I'm spent. I can't. He goes, I almost got him cut off. You need to keep coming. They're stopping. So I just took off sprinting, and I get down there and I'm catching my breath. I'm like, I caught him, and then I'm catching my breath for about a minute, and I'm like, they're gone again.
What's crazy is you were so ripped during hunting season. Look at you now. How do you go that fast?
What are
You
you
just fall
talking
apart
about?
that fast.
I'm still in pretty good
He
shape.
looked like Arnold Schwarzenegger hunting season. We didn't recognize him.
I don't know about that.
It was just like his muscles had muscles. It's like the ability to flip that switch is.
It's amazing what
Jiminy Christmas.
elk will do for you.
So for Christmas, you guys can get Nat a knee brace and a thigh master and
Thigh master and a bottle of ibuprofen.
a bottle of ibuprofen. Dude, I've had times when I was going through the ibuprofen. Not as much
I'm
anymore.
using it right now because it's kind of hard to sleep. I keep waking up and like my knees just throbbing. And
I've had knee issues for years.
you have. I remember that year you and I packed out in your knee. I kept having to stop. And like, are you going to make it, Marco?
And he was going to quarter me up.
I was gonna.
He threatened to leave me. I had to drag myself. And the only thing that could walk correctly was my index finger and my middle finger. So I had to extend my arm out and use my fingers to walk and pull my body.
I was like, I'm sure glad that you didn't shoot that elk you almost shot. And I would have had to pack it and you both.
Well, I'm glad you had a bottle of ibuprofen, or I'd have really been in trouble.
Hey, we're out of time, man. Hey,
Thanks for tuning in. Goodbye. God bless.